Hello, welcome back to another video. Today's video is a full recap of what happened last year when Shyla Walker announced the end of the channel This Is L&S and her and Landon McBroom's breakup, and what's going on with the individuals who used to form this channel today. I have to give a warning, I'll be talking about topics suitable for mature audiences only and have to do with dysfunctional relationships and violence in the home, which I will shorten to DV if I mention that term. I will also show some prank footage that I personally find disturbing and wanted to give a warning to everyone watching too. I will also include some extra clips that I found interesting and help understand the couple's dynamic and connection better. Anyways, to those of you who may not know, This Is L&S used to be a channel that was run by Shyla Walker and Landon McBroom, the younger brother of Austin McBroom, the father of the Ace family. Being so closely tied, these two families did plenty of videos together, and during This Is L&S's existence, the couple did typical YouTube couple videos like routines, pranks, surprise videos, and pretty much just followed the same format as the Ace family and other family channels did. The couple met on Twitter, and after hanging out a few times, they officially started going out. Shyla talks about the beginning of their relationship and their channel in her video posted after the relationship was already over.
Checked my messages on Twitter one day, and there's a message from a guy in there, and it says I'm following him, but he's not following me. I'm like, who is this guy? How do I know him? I was kind of intrigued, like, oh, hello, you know. And I ended up talking to this guy like every day, and I was like, uh-oh, like, this is not part of the plan.
So LSK, before we jump right into this topic, I think we need to talk first about like how my love for Shyla even originated. So it's almost been about 2 years since I met Shyla. I met her like late August. And as most of LSK already know, we met through social media, right? We knew of each other, we contacted through social media. Well, I slid in the DMs, I'm not gonna lie, okay? And obviously, basically, we just hung out one weekend and we never stopped hanging out since then. I know this sounds very corny, but she was just very different and she gave me a very different vibe. And at that time, I didn't know whether it was a good or a bad. I definitely just knew it was different. So by God's hand, it just so happened to turn out to be exactly what I needed. With Shyla, like the experience of my love and how it grew for her and just being a boyfriend, like was a whole different experience, and the way it was just so different than anything I've ever experienced with any other person in my entire life. And the reason I say this is I honestly feel like I loved her in like the third day of even knowing her. And I know that sounds bad, but it's the truth. I ain't gonna lie about it, it's the truth. And I've never felt like that my entire life. I'm usually very like guarded. But yeah, my love for her just grew and grew and grew. And a lot of people at my age, I'm 21 years old, if you guys didn't know. A lot of people at my age kind of are like, oh, you got a girlfriend? Why? You could be doing this, blah, blah, blah. But I feel like that's such an immature like statement and just so dumb. Like it's so old school. Like it's not like that anymore. If you want a girlfriend at 15, you get a girlfriend, okay? And the whole world is not about having a bunch of girls, okay? The world, like I don't even know why that is seen as cool anymore. Like I never cared about what anyone really said about that because I knew what I wanted. I knew that I loved this woman. Okay, so being young, I was never scared. I was never scared to be like, you know what? I could possibly be with this woman for the rest of my life. This one woman, like, and I'm like 19 years old saying this. Like I don't care. Like I love her. But yeah, basically we met, our love started growing for each other. I was still a trainer at the time. She was working with at a school, a high school for kids with disabilities. And then the whole YouTube thing like kind of came around. Started a YouTube channel, then basically everything like blossomed from there. You know, we started growing, our fan base got bigger and bigger, our support system got stronger and stronger. The LS gang got stronger and stronger. And here we are, almost 10 months, I'm not even sure it's 10 months yet, with almost 1.2 million LS gang members.
Shyla talks about the beginning of their relationship and their channel in her video posted after the relationship was already over, and I found some old clips talking more about this. I linked all these videos in the description so you can watch everything for yourself fully.
Close your eyes and count to 5 in your head, okay? Silently. Count to 5 in your head, okay? Ready, set, count. Are you counting?
My eyes are burning.
I told you to hold your breath and count to 5.
What type of prank is this? Like my eyes, I need to take a shot. I need to jump a shot like right now, like I'm not even playing. Lock the door. Come on. No, no, seriously, lock the door. I really like.
Is your nose bleeding?
I don't know. Come on.
Oh, nose boogers.
Come on. What is my most embarrassing moment ever in my life, period?
Your little nasty ass shitted at the water park on the slide. and the little dookie was floating in the water with the kids.
LS gang, don't tell nobody.
Hello? I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty. You know what? I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty. Some water? Some water? I got some water?
Open your mouth. I'm not gonna put anything nasty
This
there.
is edible. Okay, baby, for your last and final item, I'll be right back. I gotta go get it. Alright guys, I know this is a little messed up, but just 2 days ago, I got Shyla's niece a little goldfish. And the goldfish died. I saved him just for this prank. Alright baby, for your last and final item.
Why are you laughing? Give me a hint.
No, I'm not giving you a hint. Okay, here we go, swing position.
Some funny business?
No, come on, I swear, come on. What?
What the hell is?
Come on now.
What is it?
What?
What is it?
Look.
No, I don't want to look at it.
Look, just
It
look.
looks sticky. Is that like a snail? Are you serious? You killed a goldfish? No. No, what is that? That's so nasty. Let Tiffy do it too. 2 corn, 1 man. 2 corns, 1 man. Go.
That's not a good look. Like, I don't want that.
I want to give a warning that I will show some prank footage now that can be upsetting to watch. For length's sake, I'm going to make a whole clip compilation video following this one because there are so many questionable and telling moments in their vlogs.
And that has never happened while trying to prank each other, right?
So basically, Landon admitted to me that he cheated on me.
So guys, you read the title. Shyla woke up this morning wanting to prank me. She woke up very early to do so. I already knew that she was going to prank me.
Not playing with you.
So what? So what?
I saw.
So what?
I saw the messages. I saw it. Literally, you think I'm dumb? How dare you? That's so disrespectful. Just admit it. Okay, maybe you need some more water to wake you up because you're not awake yet.
I am.
So what? You're cheating on me? Hello, I'm talking to you. You're cheating? This is what we do?
Sorry for doing a little like that behind your back.
Are you serious?
It's like little shit that I didn't think was that serious, obviously.
Seriously?
It's little shit. I'm like, it's dumb shit. Like I should never do that. I shouldn't have never done that. I should have never done that.
For real? What the fuck? Literally?
What? What? I'm apologizing.
You mean for real though? Like, so you're talking to other girls?
Not talking, like going,
Are you serious?
like going back and forth and shit.
This is so up. Literally, I'm filming a prank right now. I gotta turn this off.
6 seconds, babe. Oh wait, what is that? What is right there?
Get away from this!
Baby!
Baby, stop
Get
it.
it. I'm so scared. Get it. Seriously, no, get it.
Okay.
I'm not playing with you. This is not funny. Seriously, get it.
Are you really crying?
Stop. This is not funny.
Baby.
Get it. Get it. Get it.
Jab in there. Oh, sorry. Baby, it's okay.
Oh my God, oh my
Baby,
God.
it's okay. It's okay.
No.
It's okay.
Seriously, I'm done. I'm not doing this. Seriously, get it. Ew.
Baby, I'm so sorry.
Seriously, no, it's not.
I really not think you're gonna act like
It's
that.
not funny.
Baby, I really not think that you act like that. Baby, I'm so sorry.
Timing.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my God.
I'm so sorry, baby.
No, it's not funny.
I'm sorry.
That's literally my number one fear. Stop, seriously.
I'm sorry.
Seriously, this is done.
She gotta take a breather. She has to take a breather. Look. She gotta take a breather. My mother is coming over today, and we decided to take this time to really prank her.
I think that she's gonna side with me because me and your mom are really tight.
What?
Why are you cursing in front of your mom?
Dude, you're being literally so annoying.
You're being rude.
That ass, you're being annoying. I'm just trying to film a video and you're being annoying.
You're being rude.
So,
why are you cursing in front of your mom?
Where are you going?
Well, if you walk away from me, things are gonna get worse because you don't walk away in the middle of an argument like this.
Go!
Stop! Ow! Did you just push me, Landon? Okay, I'm gonna tell your mom. I'm gonna tell your mom that you're pushing me. Don't push your girlfriend. You're being so. I thought you were gonna side with me. I thought he's gonna push me. I thought that would get you.
Well, no, because I didn't really see him push you. Well, no, because I didn't really see him push you. Now, if you had fallen, that'd be the point.
Oh, that's what you should have done.
You should have fallen. If you had fallen. Because someone pushes me, I'm pushing back.
The relationship always seemed off, and some of the pranks went too far. Shyla also shared about her past struggles growing up with her family, and particularly with her father, which later on came to be part of the decision to end L&S.
Basically, I don't have a relationship with my father, and he wasn't around much of me growing up, and when he was around, it was really bad and really toxic. And as an adult, I tried to have that relationship that I never got as a child, and sadly it just failed miserably, and I wish that I never even put myself in a position to be let down again. He has hurt me more in the last year than I even thought possible. He has caused me so many tears. He has said so many hurtful things to me. Like, I don't even want to say, I really couldn't even say the things that have happened, or else we'd probably get like demonetized. This video would get flagged. Like,
Eventually, the couple announced that they decided to have a baby together, and the decision seemed to be intentional. But
we already know that we're going to be together forever. That's already out the picture. We don't have to worry about our relationship. Obviously, the relationship, it's ongoing. We're constantly working on it, but we know that it will always be there at the end of the day. We have such a strong relationship that we know.
It's such a strong bond.
It'll always be our rock in our lives. It'll always be our consistent rock in our lives. But I think that it's time for both of us. We both decided that it's time to take things to the next step. Shyla and I, my girlfriend and I, have decided to try to have a baby. Shyla and I are going to be parents. And that just sounds so crazy.
But years later, Shyla revealed that might not be true. In a tweet on Mother's Day, she said, "Let this be your reminder to not rely on the Plan B pill. My Plan B has me celebrating my second Mother's Day." She clarified further that the situation was complicated, and knowing now what was going to happen after their baby was born, it's obvious from the old footage how unhappy and unsure Shyla seemed about her connection with Landon. The couple even broke up once in the past and talked about it in a video, and later on Landon even admitted that a lot of the toxicity in the relationship was coming from him.
So we broke up, you guys.
Took a break, broke up, call it what you want.
Yeah. We were just arguing so much. We were to a point where like we would just get on each other's nerves so much. Maybe, you know, it was from being around each other too much or working together or whatever it was, but it was just not like healthy.
Just the main source was just stress and pressure from what we do. And I definitely think that being in this business in YouTube, like if you guys are not a strong couple, it would definitely expose you. And then it will switch everything up, and then all you guys will want is like the money or whatever, but it'll definitely show you how strong a relationship really is. So far.
Like we weren't even talking. Imagine like living in the house with someone that you love and you guys aren't even on a speaking basis.
Like we've never fought like this before, and it hit me hard. I know it hit her hard. It did take a toll. I think a lot of couples will stay together or maintain just for the money.
Or feel like they have to be together because they do have businesses together, you know, and like...
That's sad. You don't want to live that life. Like we both know that happiness comes first and not money.
During this time, I was a viewer of theirs and the relationship always seemed unstable and unhealthy. Even in the gender reveal video L&S posted, when the baby's sex is announced, Shyla seems unsure about Landon's reaction and whether he is crying from happiness or because they are having a girl.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't like pink cars, but that's just fun.
You should keep it like that. You should actually keep it like that.
Because you're happy? Or are you crying because now you have a daughter?
After the baby was born, the couple focused on baby and family content, following video formats that so many people have before them. Soon after the baby's birth, Landon received a cancer diagnosis.
So Landon has been sick for a while.
Day of the biopsy, and our nerves are strong, but our faith.
Like it's so much, bro. Like I talked to a doctor or a nurse or a physician, like literally, like at least just this moment, at least like 15 times. Like it's so many people talking to me about the same thing. It's like crazy.
Try to, you know, I've been talking to you about that for a couple weeks, just like, you know, your mindset of like, what can you gain from this and what's your purpose from this?
And this is what I decided to do. So I wrote on a piece of paper, says open on it, and then when you open it, it says I'm cancer free.
Are you serious?
And started posting about his treatment and recovery process. At this time, L&S fans were worried about Landon's condition and were supportive and invested in his journey to recovery. Understandably, the channel's activity slowed down during this time, but after Landon recovered just a few months later, the channel and content was never the same as it was before. When I was watching during this time, the videos didn't feel lighthearted or silly anymore. Watching them gave me uneasy, negative feelings, and it was becoming obvious that something was off in their relationship, and Shyla's behavior and attitude in videos compared to the way she used to act before was a clear indication of that.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to This Is L&S.
Hi everybody, thank you guys for tuning in and being here.
Many fans and followers noticed this as well, and Shyla became the target of criticism and harassment for this obvious shift. Soon enough, Shyla posted a video on the channel announcing that she will be taking over and Landon is moving on and will be working on his own business. I would be genuinely surprised if there was someone who didn't see this breakup coming after the type of content they were putting out before this announcement. In a lot of it, Landon seems to be testing the waters of separation and singlehood.
I miss being single.
Excuse me. I miss being single? Maybe the lack
Why are you
of...
so smiley?
Because maybe that's so random. Like, how about good morning? I think maybe the lack of responsibility, you know? Like, when you were single, you didn't have to worry about anyone but yourself. So that was kind of like more carefree, like get up and go.
No, I'm talking about like partying and like kissing people.
Partying and kissing people? Well, I never partied. I didn't kiss a lot of people.
I miss being like not have a partner.
Wait, what?
Sometimes I miss being single. Like miss.
I think that's normal. Like sometimes it's just you don't like.
No, like I miss not having a girlfriend. Like.
But why?
So I can like do other stuff with other people, like strip clubs.
I mean, you could do that.
I can go to the strip club.
Yeah, but it's just like not with me. You know what I'm saying? Like.
So you're saying right now that you would be okay with me going to the strip club?
Yeah, but I wouldn't, like, we could not be together. But, like, I would respect it more if you let me know so we could, like, make that move respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with the strip club. I just personally don't think that's where my partner belongs. But
Well, us being together, us are together right now.
Mm-hmm.
Can I go to the strip club?
I mean, you can, but then that would be making a decision of us not to be together. So you could go. You could do what you want to do. I'm not your mom.
I want you to allow me to go like do single stuff sometimes.
Okay, I'm allowing you to go.
Still be my girlfriend.
No, you don't get to have your cake and eat it too. If you want that, I respect you telling me, and I appreciate that. And we could be friends.
Send him back to the street side.
At this time, Shyla was getting a lot of criticism. One instance being when Dolores McBroom came out with a skincare line and Shyla didn't endorse the products right away. Shyla made a video where she spoke out about this, and soon after, Landon made a video announcing that Shyla will be moving on from the channel.
Last but certainly not least, I know you guys have been waiting for this, and it's sad that I have to give like a disclaimer, but some people are just so shady and want there to be competition. I'm gonna give you my thoughts on 1212 Gateway, which is my sister-in-law Catherine's skincare brand that she launched, I think late last year or early this year. And it's so sad that like I showed love when I received my PR package, but of course people want there to be some type of tea, some type of shade when there's none. Like we are completely different people. We're both amazing mothers and we relate on that. You know, there's no tea, there's no drama, and there's definitely no competition. We don't have the same goals, we don't have the same heart, the same mind. So therefore we're just not competition. And I'm gonna show you my favorite product. So I'm gonna be honest, I haven't used all the products.
Shyla, you know, on camera, on This Is L&S, for a while.
Not long after, all videos on This Is L&S's channel were gone, and a new video was posted where Shyla announces she will be taking over the channel, and Landon will be moving on to work on his boxing career.
So as of now, This Is L&S is no longer, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Landon is really focused on boxing and he's taking it really serious and he wants to pursue that, and we decided that I would take over and this will now become my channel, and I'm doing something different than I've ever done before. I'm being open and honest. I just feel like it's time to really show the real me, and I hope you guys will support what's about to happen and support me. I've been pretty distant on here for a while, and that's because I've been working really hard behind the scenes and I've made amazing things happen for myself. Sure, there's no hard plan.
This left fans confused and upset, and no videos were ever posted on this channel after this one. Following this, Shyla was posting on her social media suggesting that something bigger is going on. She's tweeted about speaking up, healing, and wanting to expose everything and everyone, and posted about moving out on her Instagram story. When Shyla shared about dealing with evil people, Landon defended himself in an Instagram story where he said, I have been dealing with some personal issues in my relationship with Shyla and had intentions to keep them private for the best interest of our daughter Solene. Shyla had been publicly posting things on social media painting herself as a victim, which has led me to now make a statement. I would never want to bash Shyla because I care for the mother of my daughter, but her victimizing herself is getting out of hand, and I will not be painted to be someone I'm not. Thank you everyone for your concerns. I appreciate you for reaching out. I'm trusting the process. It's been hard dealing with personal issues while being in a public eye, but I will not allow Shyla to continue playing a victim. If she decides to lie on my name and taint my character, I will have to speak up. This prompted a response from Shyla's mom and brother on their own Instagram stories defending Shyla, and followed by 5 videos from Landon addressing what was going on. Here are the main points, but the full videos contain more information.
I've been forced to be silent. I've always tried to put Soul first. After this video, be prepared for a response from the mother. So today we had a visitation with Solene, and it was a visitation where Solene was able to see my family for the first time in 3 months. Not one person in my family has been able to see her besides me. I wanted to post it, I wanted to share it, and because of that, there was a lash out from the mother that was saying some kind of crazy, hurtful, false things once again. Regardless if there's, her name's left out of it, regardless of the situation left out of it, there's always gonna be a response. So it's my time to let you guys know what's really going on. She has a restraining order against him. You can't get a restraining order without blah, blah, blah. False. You can go right now, say a bunch of false allegations, things that aren't true. He's been hitting me for years, I'm scared for my life, I need help. And they will grant a temporary restraining order on the spot with no evidence of anything. Okay, so someone is illegally able to keep you away from your kid all the way to your court date. Never ever did I ever put hands on the mother of my child. Whoever files for it first wins 90% of the time. And that's the sad truth about it. The third thing I want to address is the kidnapping / gun charges. The kidnapping allegation was also about your dear friend, and my dear friend Joseph, Soul's godfather, the person who's watched her, helped her, cleaned her, bathed her, did a lot more for her than a videographer who lives with you should ever have to do. Soul's never been kidnapped. I never kidnapped her. Kidnapping is fleeing with her and no one knows where you're at. Never have I ever done that. The gun charges was basically just saying that I have illegal guns in the house. I'm extremely false. Never have I done anything with illegal guns. The mother keeps talking about using her child, which is my child as well, for clout, which is just, I just don't understand, and it's frustrating because we've had a family YouTube channel. So I don't understand, I don't know when this whole thing about privacy and posting for monetary gain and clout ever came into her mind, but that's not true. I'm a proud father, famous or not, clout or not, followers or not, I post my daughter every single day regardless. Completely disrespectful. But the people who are saying, she stuck with you through cancer, like how could you do this, blah, blah, blah. Just so you guys know, this experience that I'm going through right now is by far worse than my cancer experience. It's a beautiful ring, so shout out to Forever Diamond, shout out to Roman at Forever Diamond. A lot of people were saying, like, I posted you just because I got a deal. You can't get a deal like that on a ring that's over $200,000. It deserves to be showed off regardless. I know we've been on a vibe in this video, but like on a serious note, I'm not in a space at all at this exact time to even talk to somebody or give somebody the full me. I'm getting back on my high horse. I'm going through so much in my personal life. I have a situation with my daughter. So I am 1,000% single. Multiple viral TikToks at that moment of basically Landon McBroom being gay. I am a straight man. I am very heterosexual. I enjoy women.
Come with daddy. That's right.
People saying like, why aren't you showing her face? Are you not allowed to show her face? And no, I cannot show my daughter's face on social media. Don't ask me why, but in due time, hopefully that does change.
Following these videos, Shyla posted a video on her own channel where she finally opened up about what's been happening during the past few months when the channel wasn't active. I linked the video below and I recommend watching it in full because Shyla shows plenty of evidence of what she's gone through and shares more details about her experience and the relationship. Shyla has made multiple different allegations and described a situation where Landon and the couple's old videographer Joe tried to take Shyla's daughter away from her.
I don't want this anymore. I just want to move on and continue to be happy with my daughter. And he was abusive, physically, verbally, emotionally, you name it, our entire relationship, which he's admitted to.
I want to be truthful, I want to be honest. Definitely more toxic and causing more fights, sometimes verbally abusive too.
I honestly wanted to get out of that relationship when he got diagnosed with cancer. I wanted to get out of that relationship. I just knew it wasn't good. So he gets diagnosed with cancer. I'm taking care of him independently while caring for a newborn independently. I've been at my breaking point. I was a single mother in a relationship, and I was carrying all the weight around previous to him getting sick. I was doing everything from 100% baby to most of the work, handling all the bills, all the finances, doing all the housework, all the laundry, everything for the dogs. He had woken Soul up from her nap and brought her out because I still had his phone and he wanted his phone. And he said, look what you're doing to her. And, you know, tried to put her in the middle, threw his phone through the crack, and he handed Soul off to Joe. And Landon was like, you're crazy, like just gaslighting. And I was hysterical. I felt so betrayed and like so hurt. I had the gate open, the corner of my eye, I saw Joe walk with Soul onto the street, leave the front yard and go onto the sidewalk. Instantly, I was like, no, keep my baby in my vision all times. And so I went over and I said, Joe, give me Soul, give me my daughter. And he like motioned and like turned his back to me and kept going. Joe, give me my daughter. And I'm trying like my hardest not to like, you know, panic, but I could feel my like panic levels starting to rise. I'm like, Joe, give me my baby. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Give me my baby. And then I see him, he's turning the corner towards where his car is parked. And then I really started panicking. And in my head, I'm like, he's gonna take my baby. Like, he's gonna take my baby. Like, where is she gonna go? And I hear Landon at the same time, like, yeah, Joe, go. Don't stop, Joe, go. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, and I'm like, Joe, bring her back. And he's like, I'll put my hands on you before I give her back. And at that moment, I was like, is he gonna just drive off with my baby? Like, how am I can't fight him off. Like, how am I gonna get my baby? I was like, what can I do? And I was like, you know, I said, I'm calling the police, but my phone was in the car. Ran as fast as I could to the car. The dispatcher told me that if there was no custody agreement or emergency protection on the child, that they couldn't come. And my heart like dropped. And I had taken off speaker by that point, so it was only me who had heard the dispatcher say that. Trying to think as quick as I could, I acted like I was still on the phone. And I said, Joe, if you just bring her back, I'll tell them not to come and I'll hang up right now. I told Landon, like, if you just tell him to just come back with her, bring her back to me, and I will hang up and they will not come. And then it says, okay, Joe, bring her back. And like, I thank God that worked, because like, I think that works. That was literally like my last resort. Joseph has never once babysat her. Landon was not even comfortable with him taking her on a walk like up the street in a stroller. He's definitely never bathed her. Even down to the engagement ring you guys saw floating around. Here's the agreement for that. And here's my receipt.
I recommend going and watching Shyla and Landon's videos fully to understand the situation better. This video is getting too long, so I'm going to stop here and continue in part 2, which will be up in the next couple of days, as well as a video full of clips I found from old L&S videos. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate everyone's patience as I make these videos. But for now, that's all. I'll see you in part 2. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, subscribe for more and follow me on social media.